Alright, welcome back to Code Veronica. In the last video, we spent pretty much the whole thing trying to get an item so that we can, in fact, drain this pool, so we can get whatever's in there so we can go do something else, because this game is insane sometimes. Get your shotgun ready, because this next part is kind of annoying. So, what we have here is the key. I do believe this is the crane key. Yep, that's the crane key. And then as soon as you get it... Oh no, there's a sweeper! Do not let the sweepers touch you. As I've said many times, they can poison you. Try and take it out before it can even try and attack you. I don't know why that ladder didn't need a loading screen. Most ladders do. That is very odd, now that I really think about that. I grabbed my grenade launcher in the last part. This is the last time I ever really have a use for it, so I would definitely recommend grabbing the grenade launcher. Just as a little heads up there. So now we can go use the crane key on what else? The crane. And whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna go through there. We only have to go through this corridor like one more time ever. And the crane is over here, even though it doesn't look like a crane, it's just kind of a box with some controls. Nosferatu.
Who could have done this? Alexia.
That is how I dispose of insignificant bugs, said the spider to the fly. How do you wish to die?
I swear, 90% of Alexia's dialogue begins with her laughing. In fact, I'd say 90% of her dialogue is laughing. So this is the spider boss. Best way to deal with it is the grenade launcher. Just keep knocking it with the grenade launcher. I feel like this thing can kill you really easily, but it's also really easy to kill, so it's kind of a trade-off there. It's the least threatening when it's on the ground, or when it's on the ceiling, so it's not bad. On my practice file, I was able to do this A-okay. Didn't get hit a single time. And then I recorded this the first time. I died, like, immediately. And then this time, went smooth as an egg. Smooth as eggs. So we took Alexander's necklace, because it fell off Nosferatu or something, I don't know. What we need to use that in is this area here. Make sure your shotgun's still out, because there's a hunter. This is the last time I do believe we'll see any enemy like this. I think it's the last hunter or sweeper we'll ever see. So, in this area, in this little courtyard, there are a few things that we can pick up. One is this wing thing, and then the other is if you go in the water, you can pick up another wing, which I always forget to do, so I'll be doing that later on. But just know it's there. It's in that fountain right there. So what area do we have now? Oh, fuck. We're back in Resident Evil 1. I'm getting out of here.
Stop it! Don't open that door!
Fine. Alright, so we are in what appears to be a replica of the Arclay Mansion. That's it's fun. Also, make sure you have your knife in this area. Because if you don't have your knife, something can't happen here. And you're going to want to put these jewels in the respective Ashford family member in this painting. But for whatever reason, you have to just take these out of their jewels or whatever, their little metallic rings. Because, We need one more. We need Alexia's. That's gonna be a little tough. And right here is Claire. If you didn't have your knife, you wouldn't be able to cut her down.
Claire.
Chris! I missed you so much.
I know. But we have to get out of here.
Not yet. We have to find Steve.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Who's Steve?
He's a boy who escaped from that island with me. But then a monster attacked us and we got separated.
So that means Steve is still somewhere in this base?
I'm sure of it.
Claire? What's wrong?
I think I've been poisoned.
Just hold on. I'll be right back.
This would not happen if you didn't get poisoned in the Nosferatu fight. However, I've never not been poisoned, so there you go. What we need to do is find the antidote. The antidote is in the room where we got the Magnum. So, that's about it. I don't really have anything else to say, just, you know, it's a little bit of an inconvenience. I mean, I guess it's kind of neat that, like, what you do kind of matters. But, yeah, I would much rather there not be a little inconvenience like this. It takes about 5 minutes out of your time. But, ugh. So that's that. Let's go get this to Claire before she dies or something. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't know, this area kind of gives me the creeps because it's very similar to Resident Evil 1. It's like you just kind of like traveled through time
Claire.
or something.
I'll take care of you now. Feeling better?
Thanks to you. Just like a big brother, huh? You're always looking out for your little sister.
See,
It's
what I tell you,
Alexia.
most of her dialogue is
Alexia.
laughing.
There really is an Alexia? It is almost time you genetically inferior siblings.
After her! You might know where Steve is.
Let's go.
I like this because this is, as of right now, the only game in the entire Resident Evil franchise where the Redfield siblings are ever in the same game, like, and in the same story. It never happens, which is odd, because you'd think, oh yeah, they're brother and sister, but they almost never have anything to do together.
Chris! No!
Just go. I'll be fine.
But Chris...
You've got to save Steve. Go!
So, after quite a while, after a couple hours or so, we are now back in control of Claire Redfield, who has seen better days, as she is in the danger status right now. This is another one of those things where if you do a specific thing, you will in fact screw yourself later on in the game. Whatever Claire has on her right now will be lost forever if you keep it on you. So I would keep exactly what I have in my inventory right now. Because you don't need anything else. Just that's that. I think Claire has to fight like a zombie, and then that's about it. You don't have to shoot anything, so keep whatever you have on you on you. So this is the case that Chris picked up that we couldn't get to. It's a Duralinium case. I think it has possibly more Magnum ammo in it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then we're gonna drop that because we don't want it to be lost forever. And that's that. I do believe there's another place in this area where you can put the shotgun on and it'll give you some ammo, but it's not that big a deal. And I love this. I love how it toys with your expectations here. It's like, oh, this is the hallway where the dogs come through. Nope, tentacles. And your best bet here is to just shoot this thing until it dies, because you don't want to take too much damage. I hate how our objective right now is to save stupid idiot Steve. Like, who wants that? I'm sure Steve is even fed up with his bullshit by now. Our objective right now is to be in this room and unlock this gate here. So this is one of my least favorite parts of this entire game. Right here, we have an emergency evacuation elevator, so you know we're getting towards the end of the game. But over here is a puzzle that I hate with my entire being, because it's just... it always makes me extraordinarily nervous, and fuck you, bowgun arrows. We don't need you. We don't need your tricks. Right here, there is a cannon that we were supposed to move. This is one of the last notes, I do believe, in the entire game, so fun, fun, fun. Glory to the Ashfords. So this does this. What you have to do is there's a crystal ball there, and there's a key card in it. What we have to do is smash it with this thing here. And this is so nerve-wracking. I always am so scared of getting crushed by that guy. We have to get underneath it, place this. Oh god, I'm gonna die, aren't I? And there we go. It'll do it for you, but this is the most nerve-wracking puzzle, like, ever. I hate it, I really do. Once you hear the click, you know you're fine. But this is like the one zombie Claire has to kill. Now that we have the keycard, hopefully we can save stupid Steve Burnside. And try saying that 3 times fast. Save stupid Steve Burnside, save stupid Steve Burnside. This next part can be a little intimidating, but if you do it my way, you should be A-okay. And hey, look, it's Steve!
Steve?
Oh, Claire.
Who did this to you?
That crazy woman told me she was gonna perform the same experiment on me that she did on her own father. She's completely insane.
What's wrong?
I love how this is supposed to be a big emotional moment, like, oh my god, Steve's about to mutate, but I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, I get to kill him. he would be a little bit more intimidating if he didn't have his fucking haircut. So this is a boss battle that you cannot win. You cannot kill Steve Burnside, which makes me very sad every time I think about it. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have a lot of herbs in your inventory and heal yourself as you're running. If you get hit, you never need herbs. You just keep running, and that's that. That's the fight with Steve. You just run a little bit. God, he's not even good at being a monster.
Oh, Steve.
You're warm.
Steve, you've got to hang in there, okay? My brother's come to save us. We're getting out of here.
Your brother kept his promise. I'm sorry, I cannot.
What? What are you saying?
I'm glad that I met you. I love you, Claire.
Steve? Steve? Steve?
Oh my god. Steve's dead? Hell yeah! Best day.